Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. Eli, the Porto Vegan. And in my last video, the Vegan Monster Shake, I had said that sugar is the devil. And in this video, I just wanted to explain as briefly as possible what I mean by that. So, in sugar, there are no essential nutrients, and that's why you get the term empty calories. Sugar is broken down in your digestive tract before it reaches your bloodstream, and it is broken down into two simple sugars. One of them is glucose, which is found in every living cell, and it's naturally made by your body. And then the other form of sugar is fructose, which you hear the high fructose corn syrup, and that type of sugar, if it gets filtered through your liver. Now, if your liver is full of sugar, glycogen, it turns that incoming sugar into fatty tissue, fatty liver. And this is a problem because a lot of people believe that calories is the only thing that they need to be worried about. But sugar gets transformed into fat every day, right in front of our eyes. And there's a lot of sugar in everything. Almost everything, anyway. So fruit has natural sugar, and it's practically impossible to overeat sugar to the point where it's going to make you fat because of the natural sugar. But other sugars, like cane sugar, organic cane sugar, any other type of added sugar is going to be bad for you and unnecessary for your diet, and you really shouldn't be taking it in anyway. I'll give you an example here. So this organic Cascadian Farm cereal, cinnamon raisin granola, it has 18 grams of sugar in it per serving. Now, part of that is going to come from the raisins, but in the nutritional facts, there's molasses, which molasses is just cane sugar processed into molasses, or beets, which is processed down into molasses also, but that also has a high sugar content. So, what I want you guys to take away from this is that, any extra sugar outside of what you find in fruit is going to be negative for you. You should really keep your sugar intake to a very minimal amount daily outside of that natural fruit. Another thing that I want you to take from this is that I want you to grab anything with a nutritional facts list like this out of your cupboard, out of your fridge. Just take a look at the fact that everything on here gives you a percent of the daily value of how much you should be intaking, and then there's sugar down here with nothing. They don't want you to know that sugar is bad for you in that way, and they'll say things like organic cane sugar to make you think that, oh, well, it can't be bad for you then, but certainly it's going to put fat on you, and you don't need it. It releases dopamine similar to cocaine in your brain, give you that addictive effect. That's negative as well. So there are many reasons for me anyway to stay away from sugar, but I think that it's important that you start looking at that nutritional facts list, pointing at sugar and really seeing how much you're putting in, because you really don't want any extra. So maybe try and find items with 0 to 5 grams per serving or 0 to 3 grams per serving. But yeah, I would try to minimize that as much as possible. And also, you may see things like no fat or fat-free, for example, fat-free ranch dressing. Turn that label around, because it's a processed food. They can manipulate things like this. Turn that label around, you'll see there's the 0 fat, but there's definitely sugar in there, and that's going to turn into fat. So You pick your poison. The reason they do that is to try and make people think that there's no fat in there, but if you take the fat out, it might taste bad, so people like the taste of sugar, they throw it back in. Sugar's the devil. The devil's bad. So yeah, watch your sugar intake. That's all I gotta say. If you have any comments or any questions, you know where to put them. Alright, see you guys next time.